It's your girl Sid, self-appointed relationship expert and your relationship bestie, and today I'm going to be telling you guys all about how to know if a guy likes you. We're going to do this by exposing all of the things they do when they don't see a future with you. Don't worry how I know all these things. I literally am a relationship expert. So I figure why not share my talents and what I know to help save the ladies out here, especially the young ones who may not know no better. I'm tired of seeing the same thing happen over and over and over again. My sisters out here, these men be running game and I'm here to stop it. If it's the last thing I do, I'm stopping this game they think they running. I have my little notebook and I have my little notes, so we're gonna go through everything. You know how guys, like, when they first start talking to you, when you're trying to figure out, like, if he's really messing with you or if you're just another one of his 10 million other girls that he's talking to, and it's kind of hard to read because they get skilled at this, especially the older they get, 18, 19, 20. They're talented. They've been doing this since they were 15, some of them even 14. So we gotta learn how to read it. We gotta grow with them. Our intelligence has to match theirs. Okay. The first thing we're going to talk about is when a guy is avoiding, when you're talking about marriage, when you're talking about kids, when you're talking about dating, when you're talking about whatever is in the future. Oh, when I turn 21, maybe you're 18, and he's like getting silent. Oh, for my 21st birthday, he's getting silent. That's a problem, because why does he not want to envision the future with you? Because I feel like for girls, like, even after a week of knowing him, we can start envisioning the future and blah, 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 if we like him, obviously. But if he won't even entertain the thoughts, after a few weeks or a few months, oh, there might be an issue here because we can just have a little conversation, but nah. Another thing they'll do is every time you guys hang out or talk or anything like that, it's gonna be on his time. It's not gonna be on your time or your guys' time together. He's gonna be inconsistently texting you back. Sometimes it'll be really great when he's bored, and sometimes it'll be like splotchy. He won't like prioritize getting back to you, calling you back, hanging out with you. If every time you hang out, it's on his terms, it's not like when you want to hang out, or maybe you're like, oh, well, let's hang out at 3. You know he's not doing anything, and he's just like putting it off. He's gonna hang with his guys. He's gonna whatever. But then when he wants to hang out, it's, oh, hang out right now. Oh, do this right now. And sometimes he'll even get mad if you don't or if you're not available. Keep watch for those kind of men, because I should say boys, because there's a reason why they're not prioritizing you. They're showing you. You have to believe them when they show you. And mind you, these men, they act so clear. Like they act very clear on what they want and what they don't want. However, their words say differently. So we think they like us because they're saying that. We gotta really look at them and say, every time we hang out, it's when you are wanting to hang out. You don't hang out with me when I'm wanting to hang out. You don't see a future with me. You don't want to be with me. You don't like me for real. That's what we have to realize. We have to check it early and get up out of there before we get too invested, especially before we invest any money or time or energy into that man. On top of that, when you guys do end up hanging out, if everything you do is surrounded by what he wants, that's an issue. If he makes all the plans, or he's living his normal life and you're kind of just there, you're lingering around with his friends, lingering around with whatever he wants to do, his hobbies, that's not good. That means that, again, he's not making an effort to join into your life or, change his habits or his schedule at all for you. That means you're just there. Don't just be there. Don't ever be one of those girls who's just there. That's not good. And he's probably talking about you to his friends, the same friends that you're bringing him around, that you might be making cookies for. I'm just playing. But, like, you know what I mean? Like, if every time I hang out with you, it's at your homie's house, doing stuff that you want. Another thing is just inconsistency, which kind of leads into the first one. If a guy's being super inconsistent as far as like when you guys hang out, maybe you'll hang out like every day for like a week, and then the next week you don't really hang out too much, and the next week after that it's kind of splotchy. Like, obviously people have schedules. I'm not saying like if he's busy or if he's working or if he genuinely just like has other plans. I'm saying if there's no reason and he's just being inconsistent. Again, like he's texting you inconsistently, you don't really see him very often sometimes, or you feel like he just ghosts you sometimes, or you can't really read him. If you really feel like that, there's a reason. He don't want you to read him. He don't want you to get to know him. He don't want, he's purposely trying not to get connected to you. And he's keeping you far enough to where he doesn't have any commitment to you, but close enough to where you're still wanting for more. It's like when you give like a fiend a little bit of stuff. I was like, okay, now they're going to keep coming back. That's like, he just gives you just enough to keep you coming back. That's not good. Okay, next, let's talk about money. A man will never, ever, ever let you struggle financially because of him. If he knows that's your last little bit of money and you spent it on him and he lets you spend it on him, he doesn't like you. I don't know how else to put it. He does not like you. A man will never want to see you stressed about anything. a man that likes you, at least. He does not like you. If he's letting you spend hundreds of dollars on him knowing you don't really have it, or you have other, not even, maybe you do have it, but you just have other things you want to spend your money on. Maybe you've been saying, oh, I really want to go shopping, none of my clothes fit me, blah, 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 I'm trying to save up, but something comes up that he either wants or needs, and he lets you pay for it, knowing that you have things that you want to buy for yourself, and that's the money you were going to use, or like whatever. He doesn't like you, because why would you, I don't know how else to explain it. He doesn't like you. Like, you gotta say it straight. He does not like you. He doesn't care about you. Financial health is a very big thing. Like, he should want you to be very healthy financially. Whatever I'm gonna say. Another thing, he won't let you, like, be super, super, super tricky on him. And if he does, he's also gonna be very, very tricky on you back if he likes you. So, if he's letting you be tricky on him, you're always paying for things. He might pay for a McDonald's. He'll pay for just enough, like a little bit. He'll pay for, like, let's say, whatever. He'll pay for $20 worth of things, knowing you're gonna spend $250 back after that. So he'll bring you some Wingstop or something when you come over, when he comes over, whatever. But then he's gonna have you pay for everything else for the next month. Like kind of back to like the fiend thing, where it's like he'll pay for just enough to make sure he's getting his return back times 10. That means he don't like you. Like, you don't want to be tit for tat with your partner. You don't want to have to count money back and forth. But if there's a significant difference, that's a problem. No, it doesn't matter how much money he makes and how much money you make. Oh, I make more, da, da, da. He will not let you do that if he likes you. I'm sorry. Like, he will not let you. Obviously, people have their ups and downs and blah, blah. And at this point, most of the things we're talking about, you're not even dating. So if he's that low, he shouldn't be dating you anyways. You know what I mean? Like, as a girl too, like, if you're that low where you need to rely on a man and he has to buy everything for you, blah blah, you don't need to be with him. That's not good. But I typically, maybe this is just my experience, maybe I'm just in a bunch of messed up situations or like around a bunch of messed up people, but I see often the man is like struggling or in his rough phase, and like we just got together or we just started talking, you're already asking me for XYZ ABCDEFG. Oh no, you don't need to have no girl. You need to focus on getting that bag. Especially if you don't got no job. be for real. But that kind of leads to like what I say in some of my videos, where it's like, don't spend money on that man. Don't buy him anything that he needs, because once it starts, even I feel like some good men will start to take advantage of it because like you just make it so easy. Like, why wouldn't they? If you're sitting here paying for when his car doesn't work, paying for, I don't even know what do guys need, because I don't pay for anything that men need. His phone bill, whatever. Like, no. Be a man. I don't know. Like, and you shouldn't be relying on him to pay for your stuff either. That's just how I feel. Like, I don't know. Okay, next thing. If you tell a man you're uncomfortable by something and he instantly gets irritated, oh, just leave. Just leave. Because I can't even communicate what I'm upset about. Obviously, to an extent, it depends how you ask and blah, blah, blah. Because I know people going to come in the comments like, oh, what if? Okay, obviously, I'm saying generally on normal scenarios, okay? If you say, hey, like, I'm really uncomfortable that we keep like going around your friends in this setting, or I'm really uncomfortable by this girl that keeps Snapchatting you, or like whatever it is, and he gets irritated, oh no, baby. Even if what I'm saying is like not a valid claim or whatever, if he thinks it's not a valid claim, or if it's not a valid claim, the fact that you're getting irritated instantly when I'm coming to you with my heart open, now I'm gonna close it off and I'm never gonna give it back to you, because I'm trying to explain something to you about how I feel. Talk to me. Tell me if you think I'm tripping in a respectful way. Let's, digest, get a better understanding of what I'm feeling and how we can resolve it. Not saying you have to automatically just change and do whatever she says, but come to a resolution without getting irritable. Like, now I feel like I can't trust you with my heart, with my feelings. Like, just leave. He doesn't like you if he's doing that. If he's instantly irritated, oh no, you should want to make me happy. Like, ugh. And last but not least, here's how you can tell if a man likes you or not is, after you guys hang out, who initiates the next time you're hanging out and when does it happen? For example, if he likes you, especially if he really likes you, after you hang out, he's probably going to be saying something like, when's the next time I'm going to see you? When are you going to hang out again? When's the next time you're free? Something of the sort, either as your time hanging out together is coming to an end, or like a few hours after that. If he doesn't try to make plans with you after that again, or if he's not asking you like, oh, when are we going to hang? He doesn't like you. And if it's always like a last minute thing when he's trying to hang out with you, like, oh, you want to hang today? Bro, he doesn't like you. He's just bored. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, we got to stop falling for the same thing. Like, we know it. I know you know it. But maybe sometimes we all just need someone to tell us. Like, he doesn't like you if he's doing that. if you're always initiating every time you guys hang out, what are you doing? When are you free? Can I come over? You want to come over? Blah, blah, blah. And it's always you. He doesn't like you, gang. He doesn't. If he likes you, he's going to make an effort to come see you. He's the man. Trust me. Obviously, sometimes you can, whoop-dee. It can be even. It can be fair. But if it's more you, especially if it's mainly you by a lot and hardly him, bro, he doesn't like you. He just hits you up when he's bored. You're just one of his girls. And you probably should not invest too much time into him. If you're having fun, though, have fun. But I've been with my boyfriend for a very long time. I've been around him, his friends, his brothers, his cousins, his uncles, and I take notes. I listen. I pay attention to how they move, how they treat girls. I've seen all the girls coming in and out of their lives. I've seen everything, how they talk about them, what happens before, during, and after. I'm listening. I'm all ears. I'm dang near in my notes app, writing everything down for you guys. So this is the data I've collected based on what I see, If you guys have any questions, let me know. If you guys want me to respond to any situations, give relationship advice, anything like that, let me know. I'm glad to do it. I love talking relationships. I love, I just love love. And I just want everyone to have love. So if I have to give you the red flags for you to find love, I'm going to do that. And I'm going to keep doing that. I know it might ruffle a few feathers, but that's the risk I'm willing to take for the greater good of our community. I'll see you guys later. And I hope you guys like this video. Peace.